Hey, good look. In this video, we're going to be doing some classic country. I'll show you how to get your country rhythm on and play Hey Good Lookin' by Hank Williams. Welcome back to Relax and Learn Guitar. Maggie is very anxious for her treat today. I'm Kevin. My wife Vicky's behind the camera.
Hello.
Let's get started on this lesson. This one is going to serve you very well for some classic country, which for some reason I just go back to over and over again. Like I love lots of different music, listen to lots of different music, but somehow it all comes back to this eventually. So this is a little Hank Williams. We're going to be using a capo on our 5th fret, so you can play along to the record with this one, which I highly recommend. We're going to be using just 4 easy open chords. We've got a G chord, an A chord, a D chord, and a C chord. Be sure and click the link in the description below for the enhanced lesson here, where I go into more detail with the rhythm, and you also get the chord charts and the tablature. So for this lesson, we're going to concentrate on the rhythm, which you could argue is like the most important part of all music. We're going to be using a bass down, really common, I could do this all day, really common pattern when it comes to country music. Well, lots of music, but especially in country music. And when I say bass, I mean the bass or the root of each chord, which is different depending on the chord you're playing. So the biggest thing to remember here in this lesson is for this G, the 6th string is the bass or the root. So when you're doing a bass down strum on this G chord, you're playing the 6th string first and then strumming down. For the A chord, it's the 5th string is the root, so you have 5th string down. For the D chord, it's the 4th string root, A 4th string root. And the C is also a 5th string root like that A. You can just mute your strings and get really used to this. Bass down, bass down. If we're thinking of kind of like actual strum pattern, how we're going to count that, we would do 8th notes, so like 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And if you like this lesson and you're getting something out of it, be sure and click that like button. It would really help us out. So one strum pattern would be 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and that would be one whole strum pattern. Some of the chords in this song, they share the measure, what we call sharing the measure. I'll show you what that means. We're basically kind of fitting in 2 chords into one strum pattern. We're going to start on the chorus for this one, because that's what we do. That's what the record does. That's what Hank Williams did, so it's good enough for me. Let me play it through for you here. Hey, good looking, what you got cooking? How's about cooking something up with me? Just so classic. You'll often see me play this A chord with one finger. It's just easier for me to fit one finger into that fret. So I'm using my index finger to fret chord strings 4, 3, and 2 on that 2nd fret. And I mute the high E string. So the chorus, you have that G chord for 2 strum patterns. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and then we have the A chord for bass down, and the D for a bass down, bass down. And that's what I mean by sharing the measure. So the A gets half the measure, so 1 and 2 and. The D gets the other half, 3 and 4 and then back to that G for 1 strum pattern. And it just repeats. G, sweet baby, don't you think maybe A, D, G. And then for this verse, we've got C and G sharing measures. So we're going to play that C chord. Remember, that's a 5th string root. So you have bass down, to the G for another bass down on the 6th string root. So you have I got a hot rod Ford and a $2 bill. C twice and G twice. One more time and the dancing's free. You wanna have fun, come along with me. So the last line is the A and the D sharing the measure. So from the top of that verse, we have, starting on that C, got a hot rod Ford and a $2 bill, and I know a spot right over the hill. The soda pop and the dancing's free. You wanna have fun, come along with me. Back to G, good looking. What you got cooking? How's about cooking something up with me? So add that one to your set list for some more country song lessons. I've got a little Chris Stapleton, some Willie Nelson, Johnny Cash. Check out this playlist next. Remember that Vicky and Maggie and I very much appreciate your views, your support here on YouTube, and we'll see you for the next lesson. Remember, you're never too old to learn.
Take care.